Hello and welcome back to Tekkit. Since last I saw you, I've done a little bit of caving. I've got quite a bit more iron and copper and tin and silver and gold and charcoal and gold and sticky resin, all kinds of fun stuff. I also planted a few more rubber trees. You can see them over here. And right over the horizon here. I got my little birch tree farm. Oh, spider. Screw you, spider. You can see my birch tree farm. And over there in the distance, I've started to try to breed some more villagers. Since I only have two, I'm kind of scared about losing one of them. I don't want to have to, truck another one in from way off in the far lands or something on rails or something. That's just, I've done that before and it's so annoying to try to get those guys that far. So I'm trying to breed another one, or two or three or four or five or six. I've got one little baby guy. I think he's another priest or something. So hopefully that'll turn out well. We'll keep going on that. The other thing I've done is you can kind of see right now that I have put some lights around my island, and hopefully, something's hitting me. Oh, skeleton. Ah. Ha! Skeleton. Yeah, I don't need a waypoint. Gonna put some lights around my island thing here so that people know that this is my island. I'm gonna be putting some quarries around here and ruining the terrain and whatnot. Don't come near me. I'm a cranky old man. Get off my lawn. Oh. So one of the things that I did not mention from last episode was that I have a bunch of new tools down here. They're red and blue and green and all sorts of colors. What they actually are is a ruby sword, a ruby pickaxe, a sapphire shovel, and an emerald axe. What you can actually do, you can make tools out of the gems that you find. So if I take these rubies here, get in on this crafting bench, get some sticks. I can make a ruby pickaxe, just like I would a normal pickaxe, like with stone or not stone, but cobblestone or iron or diamond or something. One of the things you can't do, however, if you wanted to be Dorothy, I can't make ruby slippers. It's kind of a shame. But, walking on gemstone shoes might kind of hurt, so it's kind of understandable. It's kind of cool that you can make these different tools. They have the same durability as iron. They also have the same quickness as diamond. However, with a ruby pickaxe, you can't harvest obsidian with a ruby pickaxe. You actually have to have a diamond pickaxe to be able to harvest obsidian. So that's kind of a drawback. But at the same time, gems are pretty plentiful. So you can make some pretty cool tools out of them and save your iron for your machines and whatnot, which is what I recommend you try to do. Anyways, enough about that. Let's get back to Tekkit. So one of the first things that we want to make is a project table. And a project table, what it's going to allow us to do is it's kind of like a chest / crafting bench. So it's got 3 stone, a couple of wooden planks, a crafting table, and a chest. So we can go ahead and make the chest and the crafting table. There's our chest. There's our crafting table. I think it was 3 stone, right? Yes. So let's put 3 stone in here on the electric furnace. And what this project table is going to allow us to do is it actually, you know, if you go over here to the crafting bench, you only have your squares. If you go over here to a chest, you only get your places to put stuff. A project table actually combines the 2 of those. It's pretty neat. So let's just build it, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright, project table. So here we go. Here's the chest part. So I can put like this copper right here or something, like a bone or, you know, some wooden planks. And I can also craft things at the same time in the project table. So it's kind of cool that way, that it kind of functions as both a project table and a crafting bench. And I actually want to go ahead and put some ores and stuff in there, just so it's a little bit easier to make some things. And I'm gonna grab some of these cables too. There's some redstone. Heck, let's grab some lapis as well. Oh, and there's some tin. So we're just gonna kind of throw some of this stuff in here, and you know, next time that we need to make like an electronic circuit or something, we just come to this project table, and you know, there it'll be. I'm not that quick. So you know, I can build a little electronic circuit just from all the stuff that's in this project table. And the other thing you notice is that once you build something, stuff still stays there. So you can go back and build some more stuff. This is the super, I want to say difficult, but the super crazy way to build copper cable. So you can see it's got 26 copper. As I click it, it's actually taking stuff from this hold of the chest-ish part of the project table. So if I want to take 2 more of these copper cable, you'll watch and see this copper down here go away a little bit. Yeah, so you know, that's pretty cool. It's like Havrik's, okay, MFE, he is trying to make it safe. You're going to need an LV transformer. He is a little bit farther than we are right now. Hopefully we will get there very shortly, and using the transformers and the MFE. The MFA is pretty cool. And once we get to like an MFSU that holds 1 million, I think it's 1 million, it might be 10 million. It's a ridiculous amount of power. Like you can power recyclers and, you know, those crazy machines that you just don't get at the early stages of Tekkit. So anyways, so if you'll notice, I've got some TNT, and I kind of want to use it. Get a flint and steel and some TNT. There is a little hole over here. Oh, ran into the cactus. But, it's on fire. But there is this little hole thing over here. And I feel like there should be more at the end of this. You know, it starts out like a little cave, and then it just immediately ends into this dirt. And a lot of times, you know, if there's dirt, that means that you can keep digging through it and eventually find another cave. I'm lazy, and this is how I'm going to go ahead and find a cave. So let's start blowing some stuff up and see what happens, you know? More dirt. Well, you know what? Let's do 2. Hup, 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 hup. Moving out of the way. Bam, bam. It's not gonna be kind to me, huh? Alright. I got one more TNT. Stand over here. Haha, TNT. God, I love TNT. Okay, well, that wasn't very fruitful. But you know what? When I get some more TNT, I'm gonna come back here and I'm just gonna keep blowing this place up until I can find a cave. That's what's gonna happen. Because I love TNT. Alright, anywho, let's get back to Tekken. Okay, so our next thing that we're going to want to build is an extractor. Does he need to use gold cables? I'm sure you can read that. He needs to take his power from his MFE down to his LV. That's later on down the line. I don't want to go into too much on that. We're just gonna follow along what we've been doing. You guys probably think I'm crazy. It doesn't sound like I'm doing anything. Hopefully that makes sense to him. Let's see. Okay, we were making an extractor, so let's look up what an extractor is made out of. Extractor. Oops. Okay, electric furnace, electrolyzer. EX. If I could spell right, extractor. There we go. Okay, it's 4 tree taps, a machine block, and an electronic circuit. Let's make our electronic circuit real fast. There's that. Let's make our machine block. And I think we have 4 tree taps, huh? 4, oh, just enough. Oh, there's one more. Okay, so let's make our extractor with our 4 tree taps here. Machine block, electronic circuit. There's our extractor. And what our extractor is going to be good for is taking all of this sticky resin and these rubber woods and creating it into rubber, which is, you know, the prime component to all these insulated cables. Alright, as you can see, this extractor, it doesn't have any power. This little guy hits completely blank. If I move over to this electric furnace, it's all red. And if I move over to this macerator, it's all red. That's because the generator here in the middle is actually powering the electric furnace and the macerator. But it's not powering this here extractor. That's because it's not connected to it. And what we need to do to connect to it is put some cables down. So let's grab some cables. Alright, well, there we go. Oh, you see it's burning, and that's because it's now filling up the extractor. You can see it's using up all that. Okay, so we got the extractor. It's a little bit full. Let's grab some sticky resin, and let's stick that sticky resin in the extractor. You can see it's slowly filling up, and hopefully one of these, each time it actually does a process, it'll make 3 rubber for 1 sticky resin. You know, 3 times the ability of. Oh, there it is. 3 rubber. Pow. For 1 sticky resin, and that is going to be much better than, you know, taking one of these sticky resin and sticking it in an electric furnace, which only creates 1 rubber. Yeah, I know. I'm just showing you guys what's going on. So, you know, that 1 sticky resin created the 1 rubber. It was a little bit faster, but you know what? I kind of like making the 1 sticky resin into 3 rubber because I feel a little bit more accomplished that way. This generator's, it's kind of going down. Let's feed it a little bit more charcoal. Bam! Now it's firing up. And so our next machine that we're gonna make is a compressor. Let's make that real fast. Let's find out what it is real fast. Alright, a compressor is 6 stone, a machine block, and an electronic circuit. So we go to our project table. Let's make our electronic circuit real fast. And we need to make machine block, and we are 3 refined iron short. So let's go ahead and pop 3 of those into this electric furnace right here. Oh, didn't grab them. There we go. This thing is making rubber like crazy. Okay, and got an extra 3 refined iron here. Let's make our machine block. We needed 6 stone as well as these 2. We're only missing the stone. So let's put that in our electric furnace. The generator's already out again. We're gonna have to be upgrading our generator here in a minute. This whole loading things up as it goes is just kind of annoying. Oh. That's terrible noises. Yeah, I'm gonna take this resin out because I think we've got quite a bit of rubber for the time being. We'll upgrade it in a minute. Alright, our electric furnace is almost done. Alright, we've got our 6 stone. Nope. And there's our compressor. Oh, there we go. And same thing with this one, you know. It hasn't filled up because it is 2 blocks away. It's not connected to the generator. So we're gonna have to put some some cable around there. Now you can see it's filling up just a little bit, and it's actually only going to fill up only about halfway because the generator is empty. You can see it stopped right there. So let's put another charcoal in the generator. And the compressor continues to fill up. And the compressor is good for things like advanced alloy, carbon plates, or industrial diamonds. And those are a little bit further on, a little bit advanced, but it's still nice to have a compressor. You can also, I take that back. You take in the extractor, you can make coolant cells and biofuel and coal fuel and that kind of thing. But these are your four kind of basic machines that you're gonna need to work through with industrial craft. So we got our extractor over here. Oop. Our electric furnace, that's our generator. Our macerator makes ores into 2 dusts, and our compressor. And we'll certainly be using these things quite a bit. Give me just a second. I'm gonna see how far along we are here in the video time and come back to you. Just 1 second. Okay, it looks like we are extending over our time. We're already 20 minutes in, and I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this episode here, and we're going to continue on. The next episode, we're gonna be talking about bat boxes and wiring, and basically how to get our generators to create some power where we don't have to keep feeding it on and on and on and on and on again. So yeah. Anywho, we'll be seeing you guys here in just a little bit. Until then, take it easy.